Yep. All right, here are my my trunk and my hood lid. The green that you're looking at is oh god, it's an etch primer I used a long time ago. I just did the steel bits. Everything else is aluminum and didn't rust, so I didn't give a shit about it. I didn't do a whole lot of work to the rear of this hood, as you can see. Some paint there, because I'm going to put one of those hood pads on and you'll never notice the difference. So I'm going to prime this thing tonight, let it cure for a while, and then get back into it on the other side probably tomorrow. I might even rig up a space heater under these things so that they cure faster. Who knows? But yeah, not too bad. I'm not too displeased by the state of these things. I already know that I've got almost no body work at all on either of these things. That is, there's nothing to pound out. There's no dings. There's no dents. There's nothing like that. So I've got a good easy, thankfully, substrate to work with. So there we go. I'm pretty happy about this. Okay, here we go with the first coat. I've been pretty good about getting into the what do you call it? The kind of hard to reach areas. Although I haven't gotten a great one yet. I'm missing a couple of areas. What is that I'm saying? Right there. I'll get that on the next pass. I'll get up some in there as well. There. And here is my trunk. A little bit better. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Now there we go. Third layer is done. I need to fiddle with my settings on the fluid control of my gun so that it flows better. This one did well, and I was able to get everywhere that didn't. Oh, I got everywhere is what I'm saying. Yep. All right, so here's a tidbit, a point to understand. This kind of a surface here where it looks like the peel of an orange is actually called the orange peel, and that is a function of too much air and not enough fluid. So again, that's my gun. I'll need to fiddle with the fluid control tomorrow when I do the other sides of these things. Like I say, I'm not too awfully hugely concerned about it looking fantastic, from this side, because it's going to get covered. I am going to put some primer sealer paint on this, primer on this stuff, this 2K stuff I've got on order, and that will take care of any orange peel or whatnot. I have no intention, zero intention probably, or somewhat, of wet sanding the rear portions of these things, because you're not going to see them. I mean, wet sanding this stuff down to perfection. Maybe wet sanding, maybe an hour on this one, 2 hours, because of all the bracing and so forth, and about the same on that, on the rear, if I do the rear. I put my thing up. If I do the rear, yeah, I don't know. I want to save time and all, but I also want the thing to look good. So, yep. All right, I actually have one more layer to go, one more coat. But now that I've got some paint on this thing, some primer rather, I can see some areas where I will need to be doing some body work. All right, through there. That's kind of where the here's where the MG logo goes, and there's some of what I got to do. I've also got some crap that came into the gun. I didn't sift my my primer well enough, and I'm out of primer. I'm done. I've got to order more. So here's the other one. I'll go at it from this side. Got a little bit of body work in this to do too. Right here, See if you can see that. That won't take long. Once the epoxy dries, I can do that probably tomorrow. There's one more. Just a little bit of a divot right in there, right center of the screen. And while I can probably, doesn't look so bad here, well, I can probably sand that out once I've got the this coat done and finished. I'm not convinced it'll. I'm not convinced it would reflect correctly. So, yeah, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, right there, center screen. And that's how the reflection in the final paint job would look too. You'd see it. So I'm gonna have to fill that in. Yep. But not now. Later. And these are done. You can see an even better indication of I need to do some work on the hood there. Right through here. And a little bit of a crease right there. Actually, I can feel it pretty good. And a little bit through there. And this. I think another day of curing will do it good. I've also put a whole new layer of plastic down on my garage floor. Not that you could ever tell, but I used to have a pretty nice glossy, shiny gray with speckly colored things. Garage floor. Covered it up so I wouldn't fuck it up. And I am probably a few days away from wet sanding and getting the next layer of primer surfacer or surface primer or what the hell it's called, sealer, I don't know, for all this stuff, and I want to be prepared for it. So, all the water that collects, I don't want it turning into mud or crust on my garage floor, so it'll just be easier to get rid of it this way. And after welding and grinding and machine work and all kinds of other stuff, this thing is full of holes and patches. The old plastic was anyway, so that's what I did. Yep.